Fuck. People are going to be mad at this video. They are really going to be mad at this video. But I got to say it because the reason why I got to make this video is because I'm going to kill so many birds in one stone that's the whole plan. I'm going to kill many birds in one stone with this. One bird I'm going to kill is young women who might be on the verge of fucking up and making them rethink. Right? Another one I'm going to kill is older women who have fucked up and maybe they'll get their shit together. Another one I'm going to kill is making people realize that you picked the wrong type of people. There's just a lot of birds I'm going to kill and just let me do me how I do me, right? Number one, I am the type of guy that I don't necessarily agree with older men dating younger women, but everything is an age gap, et cetera, et cetera. If you follow any of my videos, I always tell men, try to lock down the good woman while you're younger. Don't go playing around, sleeping with everybody and all that. I tell all men that. So if any woman tries to come on my video and say that I advocated that the older men should date younger women, you can kill that. Because I always tell men, when you're younger, don't play around. Try to find one solid chick that doesn't distract you versus all these other women sleeping around, right? But guess what? This same thing applies vice versa with women. Now, what they're saying is, see, what women are doing, they're clever as fuck, man. When things don't go the woman's way, she will come up with some type of narrative to try to spin it in her way. That's what they're doing. And I hate to say this, but they basically fucked up. That's what they done. That's why you see these narratives. Now, let's understand exactly what they're saying. I'm not going to keep saying through this video that I don't really agree with a big age gap in women and men. I'm not going to keep saying that. You know what I mean? I tell young men all the time, get a good woman while you're young and she's young and just do it that way. Don't be a player and all this, right? But let's analyze what they're saying. You like younger women because older women see the loser in you, right? Okay. So hold on. Everybody was a younger woman. All these women that are saying this, they was younger women, right? So if it's about seeing the loser, or no. If the younger woman don't see the loser in the older man, right? If the younger woman doesn't see the older man as a loser, hold on. I guess what they're trying to say is if you're young, you see a winner in the so-called guy, right? So if younger women see winners, then why don't the younger women, why aren't they all married and happily ever after? They're also saying this. This is what I'm really trying to get. They are saying that they do pick losers at first. That's what they're saying. Because when you're younger, you don't know who the winner is, so you pick the loser, right? That's what you're saying, right? So why should a great man that preserved himself all his life, and you just say, you ain't good enough? I don't see the winner in you because I'm young. I don't see the winner in men my age because I'm young or whatever. Why should he take you later after you told him he wasn't good enough and now you have kids by such and such and such and such? If the man decides to do it, that's on him. But why should he have to? Why? Because you fucked up? You had the upper hand when you was young. When the women are younger, they have the upper hand. You didn't do nothing with it. You fumbled. So now you want to get mad at everybody and try to flip the script and get mad at younger women, the same younger women that you used to be. You was the same younger women who didn't want a guy our age. Nah, I wasn't good enough for you, remember? Because I'm at the bus stop and he got a Benz and he's older than me. You was the same woman who used to shit on us men your age. You was the same woman. But now that the tables are turning, that you're older now, you realize that you picked the wrong guy. Now them same guys that you said wasn't good enough are supposed to wait for you at the finish line? It don't make sense. Why am I saying this? Because this is a lesson to all young women. I don't even care about the older women and they mad about they picked the wrong guy. I don't care. You didn't want the good guy. But the younger women I do care about. This is a lesson to you. It's not about you picking the older man. It's about you cashing in your chips while you're young. Don't be like them. Because they was the first draft choices. I got it made, all these men. Now I'm going to be like this forever. Now reality's starting to strike. In their 20s, I'm the best ever. I'm this. Everybody like me. Who the fuck, man? Get out of here. You a lame. You a lame dude. Blah, blah, blah. All that. But now they in their 30s and reality's starting to strike. Now, some women just got deceived by men. I get it. But we talking about women who had men all day long, every day, all in their face, and they just threw them off to the side. You know who you are. Don't act like you don't know who you are. You know who you are, right? But you want these same men to come back and circle to you now. And overlook, you want a man in his 30s to overlook a woman in his 20s because they're 8 years apart or some shit, right? Because you're now in your 30s and you're not that younger girl no more. You're not the girl in the 20s. So you want men your age that you overlooked for a guy in the 30s. You want him to not do what you did. That's hypocritical. You did the same shit. The women in their 20s was looking at the men in their 30s. Let's not make a mistake about it. You did the same shit. Now you want the man in his 30s, because he's built now. You want him to not pick a woman in her 20s. That same one that you said wasn't good enough, you a nerd, you a square. Okay, fine, I'm a nerd, I'm a square. I'm going to go build myself up. And then when I'm in my 30s, you know, now we all the same age group. We all in our 30s. Now he's not allowed to have a woman in his 20s. But you was the woman in the 20s trying to have the guy in the 30s. That's what makes me laugh about it. And it also, I have to expose, the main reason why I'm exposing this is because I want younger women to realize what is ahead if you don't listen. If you're a woman in your 20s and you want to be like the rest, you're going to be them same women in their 30s. I tell you all the time in the videos, if you don't cash in your chips before it's too late, you're going to be just like them. You're going to have to deal with men who did not preserve themselves. That's what's really going on. They wanted to wait. They read the feminist books and listen to the feminists. Oh, girl, just go out and do your thing for now. When you 30, they're going to be there. All these great men that are at your feet in your 20s, they're going to be there in your 30s, girl. Go ahead. Just have fun for now. Sleep with everybody, etc. Now that they're in their 30s, those men actually, all the men that they was getting in there, all the men that, it's like a double-edged sword. The women in their 20s had men in their 20s at the grasp of their hands. They also had older men in the grasp of their hands. Now the older men are way too older now, right? They can't even get hard and shit. And then you got the men in their 20s who was getting all the women, sleeping around, doing all this shit that I tell men not to do, younger men in their 20s not to do. Now these dudes ain't amounting to nothing in their 30s. So when the woman's in her 30s, them same men that was partying, getting it in, I'm sleeping with every woman, I'm doing this, these same men ain't amounting to shit. And now the women see it. It's the men that they chose over the ones that read the book, the square, the one that had to go study the football film or whatever, Joe Burrow, whoever, Lamar Jackson, whoever. It was them that they didn't want. They wanted the other guys. And now them other guys, when they are all in their 30s, you know what I mean? Let's not forget the older men that she was dating who are now in their 40s, right? But either way, now she's starting to see that the guys that she was choosing didn't amount to shit. You know that square that was, y'all don't like me? That's fine. Watch this. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go in the dungeon and build myself up to be Joe Burrow or Lamar Jackson or whatever. So when I become 30, do not come knocking on my door. But that's what they doing. These women expect these men who they shitted on to be there for them in the end because feminism lied to them. Women lied to women. That's what happened. Women lied to women, telling them that the great guys, the ones that like you and shit, the ones that are studying to try to be shit, that guy's gonna be there later, girl. Go ahead and suck and fuck Tyrone and all of them for now. And that's exactly what women did. So now that they're older, now they see that they fucked up. Now they're telling the guys who preserve themselves, you better not date that girl in your 20s. Yeah, you're 30, but you better not date them girls in your 20s. You're wrong. Man, it's fake. And the lesson and the moral of this whole fucking video is for younger women to not waste your fucking life. This ain't no argument of older men should date younger women. That's not what I'm here to argue about. I'm here to argue about younger women not cashing in their fucking chips when they have the chance. Because they can't see it. And social media makes it even worse. You thought it was bad before social media? Where she had all these men at the grasp of her hand, older and younger, and her age. She had it all. Uptown, all three. Younger than her, middle age, and older than her. She had all that. Now, add social media, the embalming fluid. This don't apply to every woman. So I know there's some women who gonna see this video and get mad, like, well, what about me? I like the wrong guy. Men do this shit too. Remember, I make videos telling men not to play around with a solid chick, because the same thing gonna happen to men later on. It's just not as bad, but it's still gonna happen to men too. Because they're gonna wait longer. They're gonna wait too long. And what they gonna do? You gonna wait until you're 50? What, you gonna date a 20-year-old girl? Nah, it's too late, for real, for real. You could do it, but it don't make sense in my eyes. You're better off getting a woman more closer to your age, right? That preserve herself and then play around too. But you should probably already do that, because women's fertility is only a certain amount of time for the most part. So you can't play around as a man if you really want a chick that you want to have kids with and a family with and all this other shit. So any woman who tries to kick and say that I'm saying that men should just go out and be players and all this and date younger women, I didn't say none of that shit. I didn't say none of that shit. But there are all the good men that want a woman, that want a wife. Most women don't want to be wives when they want it. When the men want it. So that guy's like, damn, man, no woman want to be a wife. They all players. They all picking a bad guy. I guess I'll just go to my lonely self. And then when he becomes some great businessman at 30-something, now you saying that he ain't allowed to date a 20-something-year-old woman that's smart enough to choose a good guy while she's in her prime. Makes no sense. It makes no sense. The lesson for this video is for younger women. Any younger woman watching, I pray that you understand what I'm trying to say. And don't listen to these other women that are crying and complaining, older now, crying and complaining about what men are doing. Because these was the same women who ignored men in their age group. Didn't want nothing to do with them. They want men at the finish line established already. Now they're going to try to kick against you and tell you not to do it. And guess what? Some of them actually had the opportunity to deal with older men. You know, maybe she was in her 20s, he was in her 30s established, and they still fumbled. They still fumble because they in their prime and their heads are too fucking big. Every man wants me. I got all these niggas. They too easy. This is what they think about y'all, man. And then when the party's finally over, now I'm going to hate everybody. I'm mad at everybody. Fuck that shit. I'm mad. You mad because now the men that you should have picked in your age group are way more established than the men that you actually picked in the age group. And now you're trying to tell them they're not allowed to date a woman younger than them. But pretty much they have no choice. If you are a man in your 30s, you established a business and you preserved yourself, and you meet a woman in her 20s who ain't got no kids yet and preserve herself, she ain't fucked up yet. I ain't even gonna say she don't have kids, but I have to throw that in there because a lot of times that's how women fuck themselves up, by fucking with the wrong guy, having a bunch of kids by the wrong guy. It's just the truth. It's not to hate on them or shit on them. I'm just trying to give a clear picture of what's real. You're trying to tell that same guy that you didn't want, that same square. Let's make no mistake about it. The same guy, he's a black square, he ain't no thug, my panties don't get wet. You're trying to tell that same guy that he should settle for you now after you done shitted on him and said he wasn't good enough. That makes no sense. That's like me telling a woman, wait until I'm later. You know, I know you want me right now, but wait until I'm later when my dick don't get hard and shit no more. Then I'll pick you. Nah, that's bullshit. I should have picked her then. You know what I mean? I should have picked her then. Now I want to fuck around with a bunch of women right now. I'll wife you up later on. You know what I mean? I'll come back to you later. That's what women are doing. It's very disrespectful, and they must pay for it. I'm actually happy that they're paying for it. So the younger women will learn from it and not do it, hopefully. But as long as women don't pay for the fact, and men got to pay for the shit too. Men got to pay for it too. Some women do pay for it, but they pay for it in silence, or they're telling younger women, they're not telling younger women the real. Like, they suffering in silence, but they're not going to tell younger women, don't do what I did. No, they're not going to say that. Go ahead and do what you want, girl. These men do it, so you should do it. What men do it, though? What men? What men in your age group? If you're a younger woman watching, what men do it? All this playing around, sleeping around, what men are doing it? Ask yourself, if you're a younger woman, what men are doing this? See, there's different kinds of men in the world. You ain't got to choose them. So they're telling you, since certain groups of men are doing this sleeping around bullshit, that you as a woman should do it too. Or maybe you should just pick a man that's not doing it. How about that one? Oh, he's boring. I forgot. Oh, shit, I forgot. Damn, what the fuck was I thinking? I forgot he's boring. Until I'm 30 with 5 kids, and then he's fun all of a sudden. He's handsome all of a sudden now. But when everybody was at the grass of my feet, I was the bad bitch and everybody wanted me, you know what I mean? You wasn't good enough. You can have me when I'm later, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You can have me when I got 5 kids and I no longer want to have sex no more and all this other shit. And you can take care of me too at that. That's crazy, man. It makes 0 sense, man. Before anybody try to judge me for some shit, an older woman who has preserved herself or on her shit established, to me, is better than any 20-year-old model. So miss me with your bullshit. I ain't every man. I ain't no fucking fool. But how many women my age have preserved themselves? Most of them they're already married. You know why? Because they done the right thing when they was younger. They didn't go playing around. It's rare that you're going to see women my age just out there that preserve herself and didn't get picked by no man. That's rare. Because men are not hard to please. We not the ones that, oh, you got to do this and that, and you got to move your eyebrow a certain way, and you got to say you can't start a conversation with, what are you doing? And nah, we not the ones doing all that. That's women. That's women nitpicking at every fucking thing they could think of to disqualify you, or my pussy didn't get wet no more because he said this. That's women. That ain't men. So the odds of a woman who is solid and preserving herself of still being single, like at 40, I don't think so. And that's why women think that when men are single, something's wrong with them. Because women know on vice versa, they know men are not really what you would call picky. They know men aren't that easy, aren't that hard to please. That's why when women see men that are older, like, something's wrong with that guy. There's no way he's still single. Because they know on vice versa, there's no way a woman would be single if there wasn't something going on in some type of way, especially if she looks good. There is no excuse for a woman who looked good to be single. There's no way. I know too many men, and I know how hard it is for men to actually find a woman that looks good that they like. There's no way on God's green earth, and the fact that men pursue women, there's no way she's single. Unless something's going on there. And the main reason why that something that's going on there, what the main reason is, as far as something going on there, is her liking the guy that don't really give a fuck about her. That's why you see it. So it brings us back to square one. Women choosing men who don't give a fuck about them in their prime. Or Women playing around and not giving a fuck about men in their prime. It goes one or the other way, and sometimes it goes both. But it's usually one or the other. She likes men who don't give a fuck about her and don't want no commitment. He don't want to be no husband in his 20s. He want to be some bad boy, right? She likes that. Or she wants to be the bad boy, so-called female version. She wants to play around. And then somehow, some way, at the finish line of 30 years old, she's just going to shut it all down and someone going to accept her over a woman who has preserved herself. That don't make sense to me. I'm supposed to pick you, who fucked all my friends, over this girl who preserved herself because you're my age and she's younger. I don't think so. I wouldn't even tell you to do that if you was a woman. That's like me sleeping around as a man, doing what I want to do, and telling women my age, you shouldn't pick a younger guy because, you know, it's wrong. And nah, fuck that. I didn't want to do what I was supposed to do to get you to commit. I didn't want to commit to you. I didn't want to do what was necessary. You know what I'm saying? People are fucking fake when it comes to this shit, man. They fake as fuck, man. Older women still don't see the good in men. Man, look, I'm going to tell you this too. Because they claim when a woman's older, she sees better than a man or whatever the fuck. I don't believe that. I believe that there are some women who always try to pick the good guy, the right guy, but they pick the wrong guy. I do believe there is women that did that. But for the most part, man, women are not dumb, and women knew exactly who they was fucking with. Even at 20 years old to 40, they knew who they was fucking with. So for them to say that younger women don't know what, that means no younger woman, hey, think about this. Younger women don't see good in a man. That's what they saying, right? So that means no younger woman picked the right guy, ever. Not one out this motherfucker. There's not one younger woman that ever picked the right guy. That's false. The fact of the matter is, when she was younger, or whoever be saying this shit was younger, they picked the wrong. You didn't see the greatness. You didn't see the greatness. So by their logic, every man that was not picked, because remember, in order for you to pick, if you're 30 something, in order for you to pick a woman 20 something, that means you was not picked by women, supposedly, right? You'd have to be single, right? So that means the only men that didn't get picked are the ones that women didn't see greatness in. But the ones that did get picked, you know, the ones that they had kids by and all this shit, these are the ones that they seen greatness in, according to them. The same women who picked the same type of guys in their 20s, they still be wanting them in their 30s. What happened? I thought when you got older, somehow some switch came on and you seen greatness in men. Most of the women that are happily married, right, seen the greatness in the guy when they was younger. Uh-oh, I think we have a problem in this motherfucker. I think we have a serious problem in this motherfucker. Most of the women who picked the right guy seen greatness in that guy when they was younger, not when they was older. Not saying it don't happen when they're older, but by their logic, younger women are incapable of picking the right guy. Now, you was incapable of doing it. Don't put that on all younger women. You got some younger women who are smart and did what's right. And then you got some who wanted to play around and do dumb shit. One thing I know about women is they're not dumb. None of them. None of them. And they ahead of the game when it comes to women and men. It's night and day. Women are ahead of the game. at a younger age, they're ahead of the game, way more advanced than men. That's why you see younger women plotting and scheming on older men. They already know what they're trying to do. So you're trying to convince me that women that have more game than men at a younger age didn't know what they was doing? They knew exactly what they was doing. I can go to women right now my age and they still liking the same type of guys they liked when we was in our 20s. Same shit. They still use square, my pussy's not wet. Same shit. Same shit. They just mad because they're no longer the #1 draft choice anymore. And the women who, they just mad because they not happy like the women who picked right and done what was right when they was younger. Now they gotta look at these women happy and you're not. But you knew that you picking a bad dude you knew it was gonna happen. But you listened to the lie that, oh, I could just play around with these guys for now and then I'm gonna come to the good guy later. And then you got pregnant or whatever else. And it didn't happen. And it's not gonna happen for any younger woman watching this shit. You might have a few that might dodge the bullets, but most of them ain't dodging that shit, man. You go ahead and play around and think that you're gonna deal with the guys that you know are not the right choice over the guys that you know you should pick. Go ahead, play around. And watch what happens. You're going to be just like them. Same thing with y'all men. Play around all you want. Thinking that it's all about sleeping around and all this shit with a bunch of women. Watch what happens. You're going to be some of them. You're going to be them men that you're going to look at the other guys who didn't play around with women. They're going to be way above you. As a man, they're going to be way more established than you. And all you're going to have is some bodies on your record. Or STD or some shit. Or child support. I'm being honest, man. I ain't got time to fucking baby y'all feelings. I don't got time to baby y'all feelings, man. You want to be Joe Burrow or Len Bias? You got a choice to make. You want to be Joe Burrow or Len Bias, man? Your version. Which one? We all know the kryptonite of young men is women. But the right woman is a blessing. But y'all are dealing with women. I said women. Kryptonite of young men is women, plural. I didn't say woman. I said women. There's a difference, man. So I would be hypocritical if I don't preach the same thing to young males. You can't play around just like these women, or you're going to be saying the same shit, because guess what? Now women are dating younger men now. They're doing the same thing that they hypocritically say the men are wrong for. Because they understand that younger men, all they look at is looks. So if I'm an older woman that basically has hit my fucking wall, all I got to do is look good enough. You know what I mean? I could just look good enough for these young men and get their money and all that shit. You know what I mean? This is what they doing. They still going after the Chads and Tyrones because they know the Chads and Tyrones have no self-respect and they have no standards. So a Chad or Tyrone in his 20s, he's liable to deal with a woman in her 30s that he shouldn't be dealing with instead of dealing with a woman his age. He don't look at it that way. He look at it as sex and all this other shit. Or maybe the good women his age don't want to deal with the bad dude, which is part of making her a good woman. Maybe she's smart enough not to deal with that, but he don't want to come to the level that he got to come to deal with those type of women. Or he wants to be a player and she knows that. Good women know, they're smart. They're very smart, man. So since she knows, she gonna probably dodge a guy like that. She's not gonna give a guy like that play. Hence, that's why she doesn't end up like the women who end up falling by the sword by giving the wrong men the choice of fucking with them. We all make mistakes. I'm not here to say that we don't. But I feel like women are smart enough to know if a man is the right one or not. I really feel deep down in my heart they know. I know they know, but they don't listen. They don't care. They don't care, man, because they think that since I got so many men in my inbox or whatever, it's so easy that there's no effects. I can just throw you away. You're nothing. I'll throw this one like that. This is what they think, man. But when they get older, it don't work that way no more. because the younger women are getting chosen. Right or wrong, it don't matter. Even if older men should not be choosing younger women, they're going to. They're going to. I ain't say it was right. I'm just telling you the truth. And that's why you see the bitterness of the older women. So they got a lot of shit going on. Not only are they not only are the younger women getting chose over them, they're also dealing with 5 kids from a loser, right? They also got to look at women their age that are married and happy. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell women all the time, when it comes to sex and shit, you're the one that's going to suffer more than the man. A man still can get women if he got kids. He got 4 kids and women still want to fuck with him. They shouldn't, but they do. Women should really hold men to the same standard, but they don't. Let's be honest. Do they? No. Because 9 times out of 10, anyway, even if the man does have 4 kids, the kids are probably with the mom. So the woman who he deal with ain't got to deal with that. So she probably okay with it. She shouldn't be, but she is. And you see what happened? They deal with that guy, and now she's the one that has a kid by him. Happens every day. I can't make this shit up. I've seen it so many times. I've seen it so many times where the woman, instead of dealing with a guy with no kids, she still go with a guy that got 5 kids and shit. So whatever, man. You know what I mean? I'm tired of making excuses for women's poor decisions when it comes to men. I refuse to keep making this excuse. You know, they do what they do. They like what they like. I don't care why they like what they like, but I'm going to point this shit out because it's going to help younger women. It's going to help younger women think before they just mess around. Oh, he's boring. I don't want the good guy. They really going to think. Yeah, you're going to find out who's really boring in the end. You're going to find out how boring your life is going to be by choosing this so-called fun guy in your early ages. You're going to find out that shit ain't fun. Shit is destruction is what it is, man. It's destruction. Basically, these women are saying that if you're younger, you're incapable of picking the right guy. I don't believe that. I don't believe that every woman that's younger is incapable of picking the right guy. I know better. What about your grandmas? All your grandmas picked the wrong guy? Just wondering for the women who are saying that younger women it's impossible for younger women to see greatness in men. You have to be a certain age before you see greatness in a man, or before you can or cannot see the loser in a man. Actually, it's harder to pull younger women than older women, to be honest. If you really want to know the truth, it's harder to pull younger women than older women. And the only way you're really going to be able to pull a younger woman, for the most part, I'm talking about a quality younger woman that is on her shit, a quality young woman, not just a young woman. The only way you're going to be able to do that as an older man is if you got your shit together. So how you a loser? I'm just wondering. Just like if you are a solid young man, 24 years old or something with a business and all that, you got to be a Beyonce type chick. If you're older than him, you would have to be a Beyonce type chick to even think about pulling that type of guy. But they're telling y'all that you're a loser if you pull a younger woman. But in reality, younger women are harder to pull when you're older, an older man. You really have to have some type of substance. I guess they're talking about dope boys and young women who really ain't quality women. They just young women. That don't make them quality. They're also admitting that they picked losers when they was younger. So now they want the winners. No, it don't work that way. You're blatantly admitting that you, she said all women pick losers at first, basically. So if that's the truth, like they say, then why should the guys that's not getting picked in the end, why should they settle? Because who are they complaining about? If they pick losers when they're younger and they become older and more wise, why are they still complaining about losers? They're not complaining about losers. You know who they're complaining about? The winners. They're mad because the men that are winning has the ability to pull younger women. But wait a minute, I thought they was the losers. I thought because the younger women see the losers in you. So why are you complaining then? Think about it. If all young women like loser old men, why are women complaining about them loser old men dating younger women? You see that? But on the flip side, the reason why they didn't fuck with guys our age when we was all in our 20s, the reason why they didn't fuck with us and chose the older guys because they was more established, they had more to offer. But they're going to tell you it's because of losers. Because they see the loser in the person. Now, that's not why you picked the older guy. Because you saw something that the older guy had that the younger guy didn't have. He was winning and the younger guy was not winning yet because the man doesn't really start winning until he's older. And the woman's winning right away because of her look. She's based off of what she looks like. So that's why the woman is winning immediately. But the man has to he has to establish himself to become a winner first. Because he is not based off of what he looks like for the most part. He's based off of what he has to offer, who he has become. A woman more is based off of what she looks like, whether they like it or not. They can say I got degrees, blah, blah, blah. At the end of the day, the woman is based more off of what she looks like. And that is a fucking fact. That is God-given. That's why women be winning in their 20s. That's why they got the cream of the crop in their 20s. But then when the man gets in his 30s and establishes himself, that's when the man in his 30s can pull these younger women. You really think a loser man in his 30s can actually pull a solid chick in her 20s? We're not just talking about looks, because looks don't mean that you're a solid chick. You really think so? You really think that a loser could have pulled Beyonce? Remember, Jay was 30-something, she was 20-something. You really think that if Jay-Z wasn't Jay-Z, he would have pulled Beyonce? Or Beyonce would have went after Nelly or somebody like that more of her age? Just wondering. I'm crushing y'all, because y'all be full of shit. You don't want to admit that you like the bad boys and you fucked up. So fix it. Stop liking the bad guy. What is a bad guy? A guy that doesn't really want to fuck with you. That's what a bad guy is. We not saying drug deal. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because people are people. At the end of the day, we all good and bad. But to me, if I was having a conversation with my daughter, of course I wouldn't want her to be dealing with a dude that's selling drugs and shit, right? But who knows? That dude he could turn out to be the best ever. But I would try to explain to her, and he might die for her. He might do everything for her. So I would try to explain to my daughter like this. The difference between who's a good guy and a bad guy, right, is the one that's really fucking with you and the one that's really not. The one that's really fucking with you instead of just trying to fuck you, that's the difference. I ain't got time to nitpick. He sells this and he sold that and he doesn't smoke weed and he does. I ain't got time for none of that. I'm going to just simply say it like this. The one who really wants to fuck with you versus the one that just want to fuck you. That's the difference between good and bad. And most women like the bad guy. And when they get older, now they want to say the guys that they did not pick are the losers. Because they not complaining. I'm going to tell you the truth. They not complaining about the guys that they picked when they was younger. That's not who they're calling the losers dating the women in their 20s. So when a woman's in her 30s and the man that she didn't want yet, she wanted to wait at the finish line in the 30s, she's not talking about him. Correction. She's not talking about the ones that she didn't make wait. She's talking about the ones that she expected to wait. How dare you leave me? You supposed to wait for me after I get humped and dumped and shit, and then I'm going to come to y'all. Oh, now you don't want me. You want to go after the 20, 21, 25-year-old. And we all 35 now. I'm mad now. Nah, fuck that. You don't deserve it. I'm just being honest. And the same thing applies vice versa. But unfortunately, it doesn't really work that way when it comes to men and women vice versa. It should, but it don't. And that's why you see so many men doing what they do. But ultimately, they still fumble because all the good women are either taken right? Or destroyed. They're no longer good women. So the man still suffers too. Don't get it twisted. He still gets suffered too from playing around and not picking the solid chick. But I think it's a little bit more worse with the women. Because a lot of times they didn't have kids and shit. Now they got to raise the kids and all this shit. It's fucked up. I'm not saying that a woman should have to raise the kids on her own and all this other shit. But let's be real about it, man. All you younger women watching, don't do it. Don't do it. I promise you, don't do it. If you find something, you better pick the good one. You better pick the one that's really trying to fuck with you. You better not go ahead and, I'm telling you right now, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret that shit, man. You better find other ways to have fun in your 20s. Because a lot of people your age having fun, to them, it's immaturity and destruction. They don't know no better. I ain't saying you got to get married to a man in your 20s and live with him. But you might want to just settle down. If you find a dude that's in the mindset that he just want the one chick and shit, and that's how you're in the mindset, you might want to fuck with that. Instead of playing around and shit. Because it's only going to get worse. The dating scene is only going to get worse. The men are only going to get worse. Which proves when older women are complaining about who men her age are dating, she's not talking about the Pookie and Ray Rays that she already let smash and have her kids and shit. She's not talking about him. She gets it now. Well, I shouldn't have picked him now. She's talking about the ones that she wanted to wait at the finish line that she didn't want. Now these guys are businessmen and shit, and they have the ability to pick a woman 10 years younger than him or 8 years younger than him. And now she's hating on that young woman. Because she wasn't smart enough as a younger woman. Okay, you want to date a young, older, more established guy? At least be smart and pick the right one. She wasn't smart enough to do that. But she was the same girl that was trying to find that established guy that's 8 years older or whatever at 25. She was the same one. She don't care about the age. She cares the fact that she don't have the upper hand no more. That's why she's complaining. And you're also going to see so many more older women trying to get younger men. Because they desperation. It's desperation mode. But damn, all the older men are smart enough not to date me now because they understand that I really shit on the good men and damage myself. Right? So let me try to find one of these young dummies that don't know no better or only look at women for looks. I still could look good. I could just dress myself up. Even though I'm ran through and all that shit, right? I don't like to say that because it's kind of fucked up because men shouldn't be just running through women like that. So I don't like to say it like that, but let's be honest. You know, I'm disguising who I really am. You know, and the younger men might bite. The older men ain't gonna bite. Plus, I done rejected all them older men that are solid now. Like, fuck, I rejected him. Look at him, he's a businessman now. And look at the guy that I chose. This dude's a businessman, and look at the ones that I thought was so fire back then. Damn, I'm stupid. That's how they feel. And they don't want the 25-year-old women to date the 35-year-old men because they basically want the younger women, stay down there with the younger men. Something that I didn't do, but no, it don't matter. I'm a hypocrite. Stay down there because you're taking all the men my age. The same men that I didn't want, you're taking them from me. Younger women, so stay over there. It's wrong for a man to date you if y'all 8 years apart. That's what they doing. It's a desperation last second move. And even if you as an older man did give her a chance, let's say she got 3 kids and shit, you gave her a chance and everything. 9 times out of 10, she's still gonna be fucking them other dudes behind your back. It's crazy, man. It really is, man. Oh, this world is crazy as fuck. I promise y'all I'm not making this shit up. I'm not trying to shit on women. I don't want women to think that the women who in their heart tried to pick the right guy and just got shit on or something. I'm not talking to you. I promise. Because that's on the men. Remember, I always tell men, if you find something good, hold on to it. Don't be out fucking with all these women. So if you're a woman in your heart, you know you gave your all to the man, and you might have had kids by the man and all that, right? And he switched up, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you. That's not your fault. That's on the men. In that situation, that's on men. But the women who knew, you knew what you was doing. You wanted to play around. It was, he cussed out the cops, all that. You knew exactly what the fuck you was doing. And you're a square, I don't like you, my pussy not wet. You knew exactly what you was doing. Y'all, yeah, I'm talking to you. Because you know who you are. It's unexcusable. Don't say you love black men and this and that and you refuse to date solid black men. It don't make no fucking sense. You're lying through your teeth. You like an image that the so-called media and the so-called, dare I say, slave master have created men to be. That's what you like. That ain't got shit to do with no fucking black men that built pyramids and all this other shit. Stop it. That's a low vibration of what a so-called any man is, really. Let alone a black man, right? I'm just saying because I'm black. Fuck it. I'm allowed to say this shit, right? I'm allowed to talk in this. It's me. I deal with this, right? You want the lower vibration, talking about you love black men. Nah, you don't even know one is. Go back and research first, then maybe talk to me then. That's why I tell men all the time, stop settling for this fucking low bullshit. I get it, man. We all from the hood and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, we need to become better as a person. That's every man, honestly. But I don't really care about if the older women get mad, and I'm not saying that men should date younger women that are older, because honestly, if I had the choice and the power to rule the world, and I could make it a certain way, I would tell older men to date women more their age, but women who have preserved themselves, or at least try to. What is preserving themselves? Does that mean if a woman has 3 kids, she didn't preserve herself? Not really, because listen here. There's a difference between a woman with 3 kids. Let me turn this shit on. There's a difference between a woman with 3 kids, right, that was out here fucking, oh, I'm doing this, I'm partying, right? And a woman, she was in a relationship with a guy and had 3 kids, and it didn't work out. That's different. That woman still preserved herself to a certain extent, because her intentions and her heart was to try to be a wife and be with a guy. It wasn't, I'm a bad bitch, I'm here, I'm there. There's a difference. Because they love to try to pull that shit out too. These so-called bad chicks love to come in the disguise of women. And that's why everything is so construed, man. This is why everything's so construed. That's why when you say woman, or when you talk about females, that's why certain bad bitches, right? No, yeah, they be like, how you talking about all women? Who said we saw? How you gonna put women in a conversation with you? You're different. You're not the same. But they feel that all women are the same. They don't see no difference. They don't understand no difference. That's why they have not became real solid women yet, because they don't understand the difference. They really think that bad bitches and women are the same. I don't think so. No way. In certain ways, yes, but not really, right? But all I'm saying is, if you got younger daughters, man, send them to this video. I'm gonna put it on YouTube, because this video right here is gonna make younger women think. It's not about tell me. Never in this video did I say younger women date an older man. That's not the message I'm trying to get across. What I'm trying to get across is, younger women, this is what happens when you don't basically cash in your chips when you're younger. Did I say get married and go and do all? No, I didn't say all that. But when you find a guy that you think solid, take your time with the motherfucker, but don't be still out here. Don't be doing that. You know what I mean? Don't be playing around with 30 different men. If you think you got a good one, try to fuck with him. If not, you're going to be like the older women who are complaining about men who have basically became something that are their same age, choosing not to deal with them. And you can't blame them. Because if you're a woman watching and you want to blame that, then imagine me Imagine every woman, say 20 different women like me. And I'm like, nah, I don't want to be a husband yet. Wait until I'm done sleeping around with a bunch of women and shit. Until my dick don't get hard no more. And until I got like 5 baby mamas and I don't have no money no more. Then I'll pick one of y'all. You women gonna laugh at me like I'm a fucking joke. You know what I mean? You're gonna laugh like a joke. If there's an older woman, and she preserved herself, and she feels like she can't find, if she's in her 30s, she feels like she can't find the right guy in her 30s, and she find one in his 20s, a businessman in his 20s. Who am I to say, oh, you got to date one of us? No, she don't. She preserved herself. Why didn't one of us take her when she was younger? Why didn't we see the greatness in her then? In other words, they're saying every man that is not picked is a loser, basically. But yet and still, they're the same ones who have picked losers. Because they're not complaining about the men that they picked. They understand that the men that they picked are no good. They're complaining about the men that they did not pick that still have the ability to pull a 25-year-old chick. Because he preserved himself. You know, that same one they didn't want. That's all it is, man. That's all it is. Man, I don't want to get out in this shit. You know what pisses me off, though? I tried to not go to Destin because of rain. And look, I'm stuck in this fucking car with rain, man. Dog, man, I hate that shit. One thing I hate about Florida, man, it's like, why does it always gotta rain every fucking day, man? It's like, it's the perfect place to fucking go visit, but how do you, man, who wants to go out of town on the plane, all that shit, and be stuck in the rain, and you paying like $500 a day? You know what I'm saying? Who wants to do that? And you're by yourself. Now, if you was with a girl, your girl, that might be a little different. But even then, man, you want to go out. You don't want to be stuck in this shit. I'm enjoying myself, but damn, man. Man, anybody that has younger females, daughters or whatever, when I post this video on YouTube, I don't know what I'm going to call it. I'm going to figure it out, but send them to this shit, man. They might listen, they might not. I don't know. I hope they do. Because the longer they wait, the worse it's going to be. Again, these women are complaining about the pool of men that they have in their age group now. You see what I mean? They waited too long. They waited too long to cash in their chips. Now, every woman didn't. Some women tried and they picked the wrong guy. And I'm not talking about picking the wrong guy by like saying you're a square, I don't want you, you're too good. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about literally picking the wrong guy. Like just being off of deception or whatever. But think about this, and I'm going to go. If the guys that they're talking about, women in their 30s, I'm going to keep saying 30s. If the guys that they're talking about saying, when they say that you guys in your 30s date women in their 20s because the woman in their 20s don't see the loser in you that I see, right? Why are you complaining about it then? Why? If I'm a guy and I see women in my 30s and I'm saying, you girls only see you only go after the younger men because they don't see the loser in you. Why do I care about what these women are dating then? Huh? See, there's two types of men that are being picked in this shit. It's the ones that was already being picked and the ones that didn't get picked. So which one's the losers? They both can't be losers. Which ones are the losers? The ones that the women choose to have kids with and pick and say he's the almighty gangster of God, or the squares that you didn't want? They both can't be losers. Somebody a winner, somebody a loser in the 30s. All men ain't losers. So somebody winning out this motherfucker. In order for them to be losers, there gotta be winners. So who are they complaining about in their age group? They're complaining about the winners that they thought was losers. Now you gotta eat that shit. Like a Mike Tyson, you gotta eat that. Them same guys you said wasn't good enough, you gotta eat that. And it makes them even worse because there are certain women that could be madly in love with the so-called square. You know what I mean? They could be madly in love with the Russell Wilson, but she can't because her imprint is Future. Nothing against Future or Russell Wilson. I'm not saying who's better or who's not. I'm just trying to give y'all a distinction, right? It really pisses them off because a so-called good woman could be happy with the Russell Wilson and be madly in love with it, but she can't. She can't. She got to have that bad boy itch. So even though there are good men in her face and always has been, she couldn't never be happy with them. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't. Until she actually needs them in the end. Financial stability and all this other shit. And that's what it really boiled down to. I'm a party until I'm older, and then I'm going to tell all the younger women, stay away from these guys. They were supposed to be here for us at the finish line, not you. That's insane, man. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Maybe there are some men that might deal with a younger woman because the younger woman don't see the loser in him and this and that. I guess you could say that, but that also still proves that women in their 30s or same age as me or whatever the case, that proves that they was doing that shit. You just lie. You just proved to the whole world that the shit that men be saying about y'all choosing a bad boy first is true. So if you choose the bad guy first, why should I really deal with you later? You didn't like the good guy like me, the guy that actually cares and wants to fuck with a woman. You didn't want that. It don't make no sense, man. Whatever, man. It's sad, man. That's all I can say. And it's not just women who are doing this, men too. Because ultimately, if men wasn't doing the shit they're doing, it'd be impossible for a woman to pick the wrong guy. Men are the leaders, so I'm always throwing at their feet first. If all men was doing what they were supposed to be doing when it comes to dealing with a female, it would be impossible for any woman to pick the wrong guy. She might be the wrong girl, but it'd be impossible for her to be getting pregnant, I'm going to leave you now, and all this other shit. That'd be impossible. So I'm always go at men first. But don't act like the women ain't purposely doing this shit a lot of times. A lot of them are, man. They know what's good for them. I've even had women say, I'm not ready for that. And guess what? That woman, probably more than likely, she going to stick with the wrong guy. And later in life, she going to regret it. It is what it fucking is. But imagine that same woman getting mad at me because I deal with somebody else and not her anymore. That's crazy, man. Out, man.